Well, dear friends, I'd like to direct your prayerful attention to the words that I read to you in 1 Kings chapter 8. It is a very long chapter, as you noticed, 66 verses, many complex things here, things with regards to the dedication of the temple. Just a brief summary of this chapter. We're not going to consider all of it. There is just too much detail here for us to consider and so much application that we can make in this passage. This chapter gives an account, does it not, of the ark being brought into the temple. The ark does not change because the Lord does not change. But the temple, the construction here, is a more permanent place. This chapter records, first of all, the king's summoning of the elders. They summoned, and then there's the gathering of the people of Israel to worship the Lord. And we see how many sacrifices are offered up, so vast. The brazen altar here is too small even for all these sacrifices. And then we notice the Lord filling the temple with smoke, the presence of the Lord, verse 10. And then later there is Solomon's recital of events that led up to this very day. That Solomon now, for the last 7 years, has been building the temple. What has taken place? Why have they arrived to this day? Solomon recounts the events that led up to this concerning the Lord's directing his father David, and how the Lord tells David, his father, through the prophet Nathan, that it will be another that will build the temple. But they are to look for one even beyond even the Lord Jesus, who will build his temple, who will establish